Okay, today I want to do a quick video, a comparison video between Modern Combat 4 Zero Hour and Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. Modern Combat 4 is an Android and iOS mobile device game. First of all, I want to talk about the campaign modes on both games. Right here we see some of the actual footage from the campaign mode of Modern Combat 4. To start off, I would like to say that it has very good graphics for it being a mobile device phone. A mobile device game. Uh, the graphics, like I've said before, they remind me of the 3001 version of the PSP. They're very good, like I said, for being a mobile device game. The actual story, I like it because it keeps the player interested in what's going on. You don't lose interest in the story. It's very easy to follow, and the cutscenes that go with the story are entertaining. Sometimes they're funny because they're so corny, I guess you could say, but they're still funny. They're easy to follow. Uh, it keeps the player interested with the gameplay by mixing up the way you play. You're not just shooting rifle, you're also shooting out of drones, aerial drones, you're shooting out of ground drones, you're shooting from helicopters. They throw in a lot of mixture of weapons. Weapons with iron sights, weapons with actual mounted sights. You get to see a lot of different types of weapons, a lot of different type of gameplay where you're protecting people. Sometimes you're chasing somebody, sometimes you're killing people just with your drone. They keep the player always doing something different. And it is on the Play Store for $6.99, which is a very good price for a mobile device phone for this type of quality. The next game that I want to talk about is Black Ops Declassified. As we see here, some of the actual footage of the story mode for Black Ops Declassified. It is a PS Vita only game. For the actual story of Black Ops Declassified, there isn't much that you could really talk about because the story is very short. I was able to pass the whole story maybe in, I think it was like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours. The missions are very short, which in a way is a plus because you don't want to spend your whole time playing just missions on a type of game like this. You'd rather be playing multiplayer. The story is a little hard to follow. Most of the time, you're wondering to yourself how things connect to each other as far as the story is concerned. Also, a lot of the enemies in the story mode are very clumsy. They always, I don't know, they run into the walls, they start shooting randomly. It's not very good as far as it being realistic. Also, most of the shooting in this game is just done with rifles. When I play a story mode, I like to be doing different types of things. Calling in airstrikes. I don't know, shooting from helicopters, shooting. Different types of gameplay, not just my rifle and myself, and that's it. I like to keep it mixed up during the game, which this game fails to do. Uh, Overall, the story of Black Ops Declassified, unfortunately, is not very good. The graphics are good, you know, but the actual story, I don't think they put too much effort in actually making the story of Black Ops Declassified, which in a way is disappointing, but also I don't think Call of Duty is known too much for their stories. So in a way, yes, it is disappointing in a way, but also uh, it's the way I see a story. Sometimes it's just something that you can do. I guess when you don't have internet connection. So yes, it's bad, but I guess I could care less about the story on Black Ops Declassified. And here we just see some of the shooting that's going on with the rifle. This is probably the best mission in the whole game. That's why I decided to put this mission on here. I think this scene is about to end right here. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was the multiplayer for Modern Combat 4, which we will see coming up right here. The multiplayer for Modern Combat 4 0 Hour. For this game, right now, as you can see, I'm using my cell phone right here. So I didn't connect it to my TV like I usually do. I just wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like from a cell phone. What you're able to do in the multiplayer for Modern Combat 4, you're able to play different types of gameplay, of course, like team battle. You're able to play capture the flag, territories, different types of games like that. Just using the controls on your screen is a little awkward, of course, because I myself I'm used to using actual joysticks or a D-pad at least, but it is a little hard to control sometimes, and it does take a little getting used to, especially when you're playing multiplayer online, because I know there is people out there that have those controllers such as a Moga and stuff like that who are playing this game, and they do have an advantage over the people that are only playing the game with just the screen as controllers. It is a very fun mobile on the go type of game. The only thing is that you're only able to play this game using Wi-Fi only, which is a disadvantage for me because I would like to use my cell phone service, considering I have a 4G Verizon LTE phone. So I don't think it should have been like a big difference between that and the Wi-Fi. But unfortunately, they only let you play this game through Wi-Fi. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the customization of the weapons. The weapons, you could customize them as you like. You could put different sights on them, different foregrips, different butt stocks, different barrels on the front. Depending on the type of player that you are, you could make your weapon more deadlier, more silent. You could buy different types of weapons: SMGs, assault rifles, sniper rifles, shotguns, all your typical types of weapons. You could also buy military support, which is like your recon drones. You could buy, I think, airstrikes. You can buy turret guns. You could buy different types of things like that. But of course, first you gotta play the game to earn all those reward points in order for you to start actually buying all these different types of military support. Also, you got your support specialization. I think there's 4 different ones. The more you play the game, the more you're gonna be able to unlock. So far right now, I think I only have the support specialization. The first one, I think it's only for dirty tactics and stuff like that. What else about this game? Once you, like I said before, once you start playing the game more and more, it'll be easier to control. Sometimes, yes, using the screen is kind of hard because sometimes you mean to shoot and you actually throw a grenade and somehow you end up killing yourself. So for this, I do recommend buying a Moga controller or something of that nature because it is a little harder to control. Which I am going to do soon. Hopefully buy that controller, and so I can play this game better and I could get better at it, because it is easier with a remote controller like that. Right here, I think the match is about to end. I don't think I did very good in this match because, like I said, I'm barely getting used to it, and I do need that extra remote controller to be able to attach it to my cell phone in order for me to be able to play better and actually use the triggers that come with the remote controller. So as far as the multiplayer is concerned, it is very fun for Modern Combat 0 Hour. Here we have Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified multiplayer. The multiplayer for Black Ops Declassified is the best part of the game. Like I said earlier, the campaign mode isn't very good, so most of the time, or since I passed the campaign, I haven't been back to playing that campaign at all. All I've been doing is playing online for Black Ops Declassified. I am a somewhat decent player, I guess you could say, at Black Ops Declassified. I have made other videos on tips on how to get better at this game. Right here you see that I'm playing free-for-all. The good thing about Black Ops Declassified is that you're able to play with you're able to party up with your friends that have also this game on the PS Vita. It has a large variety of weapons, which again you could customize. You could put different types of sights, butt stocks. You could put attachments like grenade launchers, shotguns, stuff like that at the bottom of your barrel. It has a large variety of weapons, and also it has a lot of kill streaks that you could use. You could call in care packages. You could call in mortar strikes. You could call in turret guns, different things like that, which is very good when you're playing, especially Call of Duty, because like for me myself, I've been playing Call of Duty for a while now, so I kind of know what works for me and what doesn't. Also, of course, this game is played on the PS Vita, so you don't have to buy any extra equipment in order to be able to play this game, such as with Modern Combat 4. I recommend buying that remote controller. With the Black Ops Declassified, you're able to just use the joysticks that come with the Vita, of course, so it's much easier. The actual game, I think, is $49.99 for Black Ops Declassified. Yes, it's a big difference in price, but for me, I'd rather play this on multiplayer than Modern Combat 4. So the biggest differences that I see is on Modern Combat 4, your story mode is gonna be way better than on Black Ops Declassified. And the graphics, I'm gonna have to give the advantage also to Black Ops Declassified. Even though, like I said before, Modern Combat 4 has really good graphics considering that it's a mobile device phone. For the multiplayer play, I'm also gonna have to give that advantage to Black Ops Declassified, because simply for the fact that I've been playing Call of Duty longer than I have any other Modern Combat game, so I'm much better at this game. Also, it's easier to control, and I already know what's going on with this game. So I guess in review, the story mode, I would have to give the advantage to Modern Combat 4. Multiplayer, I would have to give it to Black Ops Declassified. The graphics go also to Black Ops Declassified. The gameplay, I guess it could go either way, because they're both easy to use. But the thing is that you have to buy that extra remote controller for Modern Combat 4. So I know this is my review right now, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and you're welcome to disagree. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my videos, rate,